Welcome to Dr. Mercola's Cellular Wisdom. Stay informed with quick, easy-to-listen summaries of our latest articles, perfect for when you're on the go. No reading required. Subscribe for free at mercola.com for the latest health insights.
Hello, and welcome to Dr. Mercola's Cellular Wisdom. I'm Ethan Foster, and today we're focusing on how water aerobics helps individuals with obesity exercise more comfortably and improve their fitness. We'll explore why exercising in water can reduce joint stress, aid in weight loss, and boost overall health. Joining me is my co-host, Ilara Sky, who has a keen interest in natural approaches to well-being. Ilara, thank you for being here to share your insights.
Thank you, Ethan. I'm looking forward to discussing why water aerobics is such a helpful exercise option for people struggling with obesity. Many individuals find typical land-based workouts too painful or intimidating. Water's buoyancy makes a big difference, as it supports much of your body weight, decreasing the stress placed on joints. Today, we'll talk about several studies that highlight the real-world benefits of water aerobics, along with lifestyle tips that can amplify its impact.
Let's begin by addressing a common concern. Obesity can make traditional weight-bearing exercises difficult. Knees, hips, and ankles can all suffer under excessive strain, and that makes people reluctant to work out. According to research, water aerobics allows for a safe environment where individuals can move freely without enduring the same risk of injury. This environment encourages consistent participation, which is essential for long-term weight management.
That's correct. In fact, a pilot study published in the Journal of Obesity examined aquajogging among 15 obese participants over 6 weeks. The results were noteworthy. On average, these participants lost around 1.4 kilograms of fat mass in that short period. Even more impressive was the 3.1 centimeter reduction in waist circumference. This indicates a reduction in visceral fat, which is the dangerous fat located around internal organs. It's this kind of measurable progress that boosts motivation and helps people stick to a program.
Another fascinating aspect of that same study was the improvement in cardiovascular fitness. Participants showed significant gains during the 6-minute walk test, which measures how far a person can walk in 6 minutes. After just 6 weeks, each individual was able to walk an additional 41 meters compared to their initial performance. This improvement reflects better heart and lung function, which is essential for daily activities.
Absolutely. One key reason for these gains is that water provides natural resistance. Even simple motions, such as walking in a pool, involve working against the water's density. This can enhance both strength and endurance. At the same time, the buoyancy reduces the risk of injury or pain, which often deters people from sticking to regular exercise routines. When obese individuals feel less discomfort, they're more likely to remain active and continue improving their fitness.
One challenge many obese individuals face is the psychological barrier to exercising in public. Embarrassment, fear of judgment, and discomfort can lead people to avoid gyms or group classes. Water, however, can lessen that self-consciousness. The study you mentioned found that many participants experienced improved self-esteem and reduced public distress by the end of the program. This psychological boost makes it more feasible for them to adhere to the program long-term.
That's an excellent point. There's additional evidence supporting the effectiveness of water exercise. A systematic review published in BMJ Open in 2025 looked at multiple randomized controlled trials involving 286 participants. They found that individuals who participated in water aerobics for at least 10 weeks lost an average of 2.69 kilograms. Moreover, waist circumference dropped by about 2.75 centimeters. This is particularly important since excess belly fat raises the risk for conditions like type 2 diabetes and heart disease.
Those are impressive figures. We should also emphasize that in many of these studies, participants saw results without drastically altering their diets. That means water aerobics alone had a measurable impact on fat loss and fitness. Of course, combining exercise with healthy eating habits leads to the best outcomes. But it's motivating to see that physical activity by itself can spark positive changes.
Definitely. It's also worth noting that many participants maintained or even improved their lean muscle mass while exercising in water. Each study varied in terms of exact results, but in general, water-based workouts offered improvements in overall function and mobility. Another interesting point from the review is that consistency matters. Exercising in water at least 3 times a week yielded the best outcomes in terms of weight loss and waist measurement reductions.
I've noticed that water helps regulate body temperature better than land-based workouts. This can prevent overheating, which is a real concern for people carrying excess weight. By staying cooler, individuals can push a bit harder or exercise for longer, thereby burning more calories. The combination of natural resistance and cool temperature makes water aerobics a practical tool for safer fat loss.
Exactly. Now, while water aerobics can be highly beneficial, it's also important to address lifestyle factors that affect weight management. Dr. Mercola highlights that eliminating vegetable oils is a crucial step in reducing inflammation. These oils, high in linoleic acid, can contribute to weight gain and other metabolic problems when consumed in large amounts. Replacing them with healthier fats like tallow, ghee, or grass-fed butter can aid cellular function and promote better overall health.
That's a critical point. Diet plays a major role in how your body responds to exercise. Another recommendation is to add regular walking into your routine. Water aerobics might be the main form of exercise, but walking, even in short increments, keeps your metabolism active throughout the day. Over time, aiming for around 10,000 steps daily can enhance circulation and further support fat loss. It's all about finding a sustainable rhythm.
Precisely. Many people also worry about carbohydrates. Dr. Mercola's perspective is that avoiding all carbs isn't necessarily the best path. Instead, it's better to choose healthy, whole food sources like ripe fruits, root vegetables, or white rice. These complex carbohydrates help maintain energy for workouts and support muscle function. In contrast, ultra-processed foods and refined grains can spike inflammation and hinder your progress.
Agreed. Next, let's cover some frequently asked questions about water aerobics, because listeners often want to know how to get started or whether it's right for them. One common question is, why is water aerobics such a good exercise option for obese individuals? Alara, how would you answer that?
I would say it's because water aerobics provides a supportive environment that reduces joint strain. The buoyancy of water helps those with obesity move their bodies more freely, which is something they can't always do on land without discomfort. This increases adherence to exercise, and over time, that regular activity can make a significant difference in weight loss and cardiovascular health.
Good point. Another question we often hear is, does water aerobics really help with weight loss and fitness? Studies show it does. Research from both the pilot study in the Journal of Obesity and the meta-analysis in BMJ Open demonstrates that consistent water-based exercise leads to a measurable drop in weight, inches off the waist, and better aerobic capacity. That alone highlights its effectiveness.
Yes, and there are definite psychological benefits as well. People often feel less self-conscious in the pool, which can encourage more frequent participation. That leads to better self-esteem and improved mental well-being. In many cases, participants come away feeling empowered to continue exploring different forms of exercise or social engagement.
Exactly. Another question is, how does water resistance amplify the benefits of exercise? The answer is that the density of water forces muscles to engage more than they would in a typical land-based workout. That translates into higher energy expenditure and improved strength, all with significantly lower impact on the joints. This opens the door for individuals who otherwise cannot perform high-impact activities.
Lastly, many listeners ask about additional lifestyle changes that can enhance the benefits of water aerobics. The top recommendations include avoiding vegetable oils, walking regularly for daily metabolism boosts, and consuming healthy carbohydrates to fuel workouts. Together, these habits help address the root causes of weight gain, which often involve inflammation and insulin resistance.
Exactly. If our listeners want to begin incorporating water aerobics into their routine, a good first step is to find a local pool or enroll in a structured class. Alternatively, if they have a pool at home, they can hire a private trainer who specializes in water fitness to guide them through safe, effective exercises. From there, it's about consistency and gradual progression.
And consistency goes hand in hand with patience. Changes in body composition, like a smaller waist and lower body fat, take time. However, the studies we've discussed show that even short-term programs, ranging from 6 to 10 weeks, can bring measurable results. especially for individuals who commit to frequent sessions. The key is to stay engaged and adapt other parts of your lifestyle to support that progress.
Well said. It's encouraging to see just how much water aerobics can benefit those who need a gentler form of exercise. The improved cardiovascular function, fat loss, and mental well-being all suggest that this activity can be an excellent foundation for lasting health improvements. Before we wrap up, any final thoughts?
My closing thought is that water aerobics shouldn't be underestimated because it's accessible and user-friendly. The research clearly shows its potential in reducing body fat and improving quality of life. By pairing water aerobics with changes such as removing vegetable oils, walking more often, and choosing healthy carbohydrates, individuals can create a well-rounded plan that supports both physical and mental health.
Thank you, Alara. That's a strong summary. For anyone listening, consider giving water aerobics a try if traditional workouts haven't felt comfortable or effective. It's never too late to explore new methods for improving your health. We appreciate everyone tuning in today, and we hope these insights inspire you to take steps toward a safer and more fulfilling exercise routine.
Thank you for joining us. Remember, consistent movement, smart dietary choices, and a willingness to adapt can make a substantial difference in how you look and feel. We hope to see you next time on Dr. Mercola's Cellular Wisdom.
Until then, stay healthy and stay informed.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe now and click the notification bell so you never miss an update. See you in the next video.